Hi there everyone, I'm here at Balboa Park. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's got to be the most beautiful park in all the United States. In fact, this place is so huge, it's got 1,200 acres of things to see and do. That makes it larger than Central Park in New York. We've got the world famous San Diego Zoo and 15 fantastic museums. So there's obviously a lot for us to see and do, so come on, let's go.
I found Balboa Park to be one of the highlights of our visit to San Diego. Balboa Park was originally developed back in the early 1900s for the 1915 and 1935 World Fairs, and it's been a landmark in San Diego ever since. There are many grassy areas, playgrounds, and an incredibly lush landscape to enjoy. Everywhere I looked, people were enjoying leisurely activities such as picnicking and walking through the park's many gardens, including the beautiful rose and cactus gardens. There's even an area where kids can board a miniature train or circle around on a merry-go-round. The main attractions here, though, are certainly the world-famous San Diego Zoo and the arts and culture at the 15 diverse museums. In fact, the concierge got me a passport that gave me admission to the zoo and all the different museums for one low price. With my passport in hand, I was off to explore, starting with the world-famous San Diego Zoo. And what a zoo it is! They don't call it world-famous for nothing. The pandas here are the big stars. Not to be outdone, the gorillas certainly try to steal the show, while birds, elephants, koalas, and many more lovable creatures can be seen on a daily basis. I could have easily spent the whole day at the zoo, but I couldn't wait to see the rest of Balboa Park. I still had all the museums to check out, including the Natural History Museum, Reuben H. Fleet Science Center, and the Hall of Champions, dedicated entirely to sports. First stop, though, the Air and Space Museum, where exhibits showcase the history of aviation, including an entire section dedicated to NASA and the space program. By the end of the afternoon, I had seen almost all of the museums, and to cap off my visit to Balboa Park, I had to check out the acclaimed Old Globe Theater. The Globe produces plays year-round, many of which go on to become Broadway hits. During the summer, the Globe presents an outdoor Shakespeare festival, and they end the year with the family favorite, How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. It's amazing what's here at Balboa Park. There's much more than I could have possibly seen in a single day.
I just got off the trolley here in Old Town, the birthplace of California, and I already feel like I'm back in the 1800s. Now I heard Ed's been wandering around here all day, so while I try to find him, I'm going to take a look around. Today Old Town maintains its historic feel from the early 1800s in a fun, colorful environment. At the Old Town State Park, you'll see workers in period costumes working at restaurants and stores, such as a candle shop where you can dip your own candles, and an old-fashioned candy shop with taffy turning and candy in barrels. The history is important here at Old Town, and you'll find several museums to tell its story, many of which offer free admission. Outside of the main park area, you'll find many festive restaurants and shops along San Diego Avenue. It is on this street where you'll find Old Town's most famous residence, the Whaley House. Except the Whaleys don't live there anymore, or do they? Today, the Whaley House is a museum and thought of by many to be the most haunted house in America. What, or should I say who, will you see inside? Still looking for Ed, I wandered across the street to the irresistible aroma coming from the Old Town Mexican Cafe. Wait, there he is, making tortillas?
Hey Kenna, check it out. I've been making tortillas here with my friend Fernando all day long. He's been trying to teach me this technique.
Hi Kenna. Welcome you guys to the Old Town Mexican Cafe. We make about 7,000 of these a day. The smaller ones are corn tortillas and the larger ones are the flour tortillas. We're open 7 days a week here in Old Town. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Dining rooms that we have here are outside patio. We've got a garden room in the back. We feature margaritas in different flavors and a lot of great Mexican food that's homemade here at the Old Town Mexican Cafe. Specialties of the house are carnitas. We also feature standards like chile rellenos, tacos, enchiladas. Got a great time, have mariachis all the time. Always a good time at Old Town Mexican Cafe.
Our meal was great, and it looks like Ed made some new friends while I was wandering around Old Town.
On Coronado Island, we've been checking out the sights all day on this really cool little two-seater bike. This place is incredible. It's got that small town feel, but it's literally in the backyard of downtown San Diego.
And it's been a lot of fun. Now we're heading over to Hotel del Coronado for a lot more fun.
Let's do it.
The Hotel Del is not only one of Coronado's, but also one of San Diego's most identifiable landmarks. The Del, as it is more affectionately known, is a world-class resort hotel and has accommodated some of the world's elite for over a century. From presidents to movie stars, including Marilyn Monroe, the Del served as a backdrop for the hit movie Some Like It Hot. And why not? It sits on one of the world's most beautiful beaches, and it was voted in the top 10 beaches by several leading sources. The feel here on Coronado is very much like a small town. It's called Coronado Island, and even though it does feel that way, and you do take a bridge or a ferry to get here, it's really not an island at all. But that doesn't stop locals and visitors from making this place feel like an island getaway. Casual bike rides and walks along the beach are some of the more strenuous activities. One favorite activity is a visit to Moo Time Creamery, where ice cream lovers are sure not to be disappointed. Moo Time is located on Orange Avenue, Coronado's main drag, where you'll find most of the restaurants and shops, and even some of San Diego's best live theater. The Lambs Players Theater is a definite must-see while visiting Coronado. This quaint theater has been entertaining guests for almost 40 years now, with its ideal location in the heart of Coronado.
It's one of the best locations for seeing theater anywhere in San Diego. It's a block away from the gorgeous beach. It's a couple blocks away from the historic Hotel Del, and it's walking distance from some of the best restaurants in San Diego County.
It's not only the great location that keeps theatergoers coming back all these years, but also the fantastic shows they produce.
August and September, Leaving Iowa, which is a hilarious premiere, San Diego premiere about family vacations. And then we'll close out our year, as we do every year, with Festival of Christmas, which is a play cycle where we do an original Christmas play, a different one every year. 2 blocks away at the Hotel del Coronado, we'll present An American Christmas, which is one of our acclaimed productions that people come from all over the country to experience. It's a show that surrounds you. It's as though you go back in time 100 years